did you run? I'll always let you lead. You weren't the first to hit and run away from me. As I bounce along the open road, I'm outnumbered and alone. I'm over the moon in ways you won't believe. You say it's too soon for you to know what all this means. If I say that I want all you have, I just want all back. And now we could have made it last. You've gotta do more than that. You've gotta take all you have and pour and pour. You're never gonna see the light. You've gotta live now behind. You're never gonna know what's right for what went wrong. So ignore all that and come running straight to me, to me.
I just seem to have quite a lot that's unsaid. It's kind of like in a relationship with you know, people, you can talk all day and you can be with them all day, but then you have a few beers and all this stuff comes out that you don't know where it's come from. It's like, whoa, calm down, you know. All I said, well, you know, your feet are too big or something, and then before you know where you are, you're getting off on one, and 3 hours later you're telling each other you hate each other, and then 4 hours later you're both crying and making up, you know. And it's like that with lyric writing. Whenever you go to it, it's like there's a shitload to be said that you don't come across in everyday life. You know, it all sort of gets bottled up, and then when you come to writing lyrics, it just all pours out. It's like that with any kind of writing for me anyway. You know, I write stories and stuff as well, and just when you get pen to paper, you just come to life.
You're never gonna know what's right or what went wrong. So ignore all that and come running straight to me, to me. No, we could have made it last. You've gotta do more than that. You've gotta take all you have and pour and pour. You're never gonna see the light. You've gotta
We had like, it must have been over 60 songs or song ideas together. And then there just seemed to be this thread emerging of stuff that didn't sound like stuff we'd done before.
Yeah, I think it's a really good sound we've got on it. It's really
the
organic.
warmest and fullest sounding.
Yeah, it's very
the
natural.
most natural sounding
Yeah.
thing we've done.
I think that's the key to it. It's just a really natural sounding album. Just us, you know, I guess, you know, sort of playing from the heart, really.
The trust that we have with each other just developed. I think that's natural. Most bands, that happens to most bands. But it was almost like they were underwater for the whole of the first album, and then on the second album they came up gasping for air. And now on this third album it's kind of like they're sort of breathing easily again now. They're up there and just swimming. It's much more natural now.
Okay, this is a tricky one. In it, Rick. He has to sit down.
Don't have to sit down. Make it clear that I don't have to sit down, but to count to 3 about 400 times in the space of 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
would chase you away. Many would fear that I'm not here to run when things go astray. Many would love, many would turn, many would run for their lives. But I'm not there, I'll dig in, I'll always be there at your side. Away, away down. Away, away
When we got sent the secret gig package, there was a CD in there, and Embrace had actually put 2 of the new songs from the album on there.
I've been living with it, listening to it quite a lot for the last few weeks now, and it's more organic. It flows a lot better than the stuff off the early album, and it's not as schizophrenically eclectic as the second album, and they obviously tried to push boundaries and try different things.
Hopefully this is going to be just as good as the other 2 albums, if not better.
I hope it's just going to be a classic sort of sounding record that'll stand the test of time, and I think it is. I think we've succeeded.
Twist of fate, out too late, I come to my senses again. You're not here, just cold and near, you left me as living in sin.
What's the point in being alive if you're not gonna, like, I don't know, what's the point in being alive if you're just gonna, like, do it to earn money? What's the point in having money? What does money get you? Don't get you out, really. I mean, I was on the dole for 4 or 5 years before we got signed. I'm still living off the same amount of money now. All my money, some of it went to my mum and dad, and the rest of it's just in the bank. Money don't get you out, really, except for taxi rides wherever you want to go, and decent clothes. People used to take piss out of us for having crap clothes. It's like, yeah, we're skint, you know. We've been unemployed for 5 years, what do you expect?
If I should fail, I'm gonna lay the blame on you. All my blame on you. Get it wrong and it makes you so bad. You're never right. I can see it clearly. You're too much. You're too much. We're all on the same side. There must be a time between you and me, when the good will come out and start the healing. You won't know.
I really love playing live, and the crowds that come and see us are the best I've ever seen anyway. In my ideal world, I'd love to sort of everybody who bought the album go out of the bedroom and do a secret gig, and you know, that'd be top. But we'd have to be #1 for about 30 weeks to be able to afford that, so who knows, maybe.
It's just about doing something special for our fans, really, because we appreciate their undying loyalty, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we've got to, you know, if they weren't there, we wouldn't be here either. So it's a good way of paying back, I suppose, in a way.
Once you've been a fan for this long, I think it's more of a way of life being a fan of a band than it is just something to do. I've got a lot of friends through Embrace, and with them all being there, it just makes it all the more special.
It's just the best atmosphere of a gig you could go to. It's full of rabid fans who are all completely into the band and who know every word of every song, even the ones that aren't even out yet. It's just incredible. It's what it's about, really.
Brilliant. Embrace the only band in Britain who do ballads better than Foreigner. After these messages, it's some sweet